We're here today to look at the RadioC 250 kit. We just want to show you what the kit looks like. This is one that we have built earlier. Obviously it comes in parts and you've got to build it yourself. But we wanted to show you what the kit looks like, what parts are included, and just talk a little bit about why we chose those parts. So this is the kit. Obviously this one has a receiver on, which is not included. That is the only part we show here which is not included. You will need to supply your own transmitter and receiver. Everything else shown here is included. This is the frame that we include. It's the 250 frame. We really like these. They are so hard to break. In fact, I don't know of anyone that's ever managed to break one. The motors obviously mount on the end and the nice strong mounts. The flight controller, you can mount it in the middle. We just use the double-sided sticky pads to mount it, but you can do it other ways if you wish, but you can just keep it nice and simple and mount it right there. If you want to do FPV, we do suggest getting a slightly bigger frame, so there are extended frames as an option, as a drop-down. Now, these are the motors. These are DICE 1806 motors. The current version are black like this, so the ones I showed you earlier are copper colour. These are black. They're 1806. They put out a ton of power with the included propellers. The next item is the ESCs. These are Emax Simon Series 12 amp ESCs. We get really good feedback from the customers on these. These are good ESCs. They're based on Simon K's firmware. I fly with these. I really like them. So we're really happy with the ESCs that were currently included. Now this is your Naze flight controller, the Acro Naze. Now we do include the pins. You will have to solder them yourself. We also include the breakout cable, the official breakout cable. This is a great flight controller which everybody loves and it's just a ton of fun to fly with, so you'll be really happy with this. The next item is the battery. We include a 1000 mAh 3-cell Turnkey battery. You can put on bigger batteries up to about 1800 milliamps. This one has a JST end on it though, so if you want bigger batteries, just be aware of the fact that it has a different end. The breakout cable that's included is the JST breakout cable, so you will need a different breakout cable if you want a bigger battery. We also include this is a packet of cable tidies, so you can keep your wiring clean. We also include these heat shrink, so you can shrink up any loose bits after you've connected things together. This is the Velcro battery strap. We include the simple Velcro battery strap. We find that these are the easiest to work with here and work with these small batteries really nicely. It's quite easy to mount and will keep your battery secure. This is a 2-sided sticky tape, great for just sticking parts on, such as the flight controller. Also removes vibration, which is nice. We also include these 2mm bullet connectors for attaching motors to speed controllers nice and cleanly. And then obviously you get 8 propellers. Normally we will include these 545 tri-blades. You get 2 sets, so you can break 1 set and still be able to put a new one on and keep flying. So you can see here what the finished one looks like, how we've cable tied everything up. Battery on the bottom, ESCs down here on the bottom. Motors mounted thus with the propellers, and then we've wrapped the cables around to keep them tidy, but really you should actually just cut them short. So there you have it, the RadioC 250 kit overview.